Alright, hey, hi, hello. How's it going, guys? My name is ZetaRayZod, and welcome back to more of the Bookwalker, Thief of Tales. Now, before I begin, be sure to like, subscribe, and get that bell on to stay up to date on all my latest videos. So, last we left out, we're still looking for the missing wand, but we've been wandering around, kind of like looking at stuff, you know. TBH, we didn't really do much in the previous episode. We just walked around, like I said. We met the lady in the basement. She was about her weird dad. I guess we can look for weird dad. That kid as well back there had a painting underneath his bed. I think he wants a drink. But let's see. Ooh, this is like the Gryffindor place, lit fireplace, insignia. Inscription on the crest says Imperial. Okay. The heat from the fireplace assaults your face. So stuffy in here. It's summer. Why would the fireplace be lit? Examine the fireplace. An ordinary fireplace. Above it you see a symbol that looks like a lion. I wonder what that means. Angry flames burn in the fireplace. I wonder what that means indeed. Quiet girl. Hello. The girl shrinks back into her bed. Your appearance seems to frighten her. Don't be afraid. I'm just a new janitor. I look like this because I never listen to the grown-ups. The girl lets out a tense giggle. Ask about the undead. Have you heard any rumors about undead in the walls? No. There are no friends in the walls. Friends? She whirls around to look at the fireplace and turns back to you. Friends? What the heck was that? Why did you look at the fireplace? Is there something there? The girl shakes her head frantically. There's definitely something there. We should check it out. But I did. Look inside the fireplace. The papers on your head start to curl up from the heat and the sparks are flying dangerously close to you. You can't see anything beyond the bright flames. Keep looking. You can't make out anything through the bright flames, but you suddenly hear far-off voices. What's this? How'd they get here? Someone there. Hey, can you hear? Silence. All you hear is the pop and crackle of the unburnt wood in the fireplace. I don't know how, but we need to get inside. Angry flames burn the fireplace. Well, you've got a bucket of water. Oh. I did have a bucket of water, but I splashed on some kid because he was probably being a jerk. Okay, I probably need to go fill it up with water again in the bathroom. Which, interestingly enough, there's only one bathroom in this whole campus, which is kind of crazy. Bathroom's over here. You know what? I thought suddenly came to mind, like, yeah, there you go. Do the people in Hogwarts shower? I don't recall them ever showering. You know? I know, like, prefects have, like, a special, like, I don't know, bath area, but they never really say anything about normal students. So do normal students have shower? I don't know. Or did he just, like, magic themselves and then they no longer need to? Huh. They never did mention that. Alright. Put my water. It's just a fire. You have a bucket of water. Put two and two together and you'll have an unlit fireplace. The stream of murky water flows straight into the middle of the fireplace. The flames spark and hiss but don't go out. It's as though the fire is absorbing the water of no consequence. Is this a gas fireplace? Oh, what? There's clearly something fishy about the fireplace. I'll give you a hint. There's a spell on it. You can't put it out in water. Well, what can I use? Huh. Actually, anything you want as long as it's not water. How about a fire extinguisher? A hoop? Never mind. I think there's one in my building. I should go back to reality check. Wait, if I can use anything, can I just use the blanket on the bed and just like wipe it out? Huh? Frick, what? Yes, hello. Well, do you have the wand yet? Why don't we just start the book? Well, snap to it. Client's been calling me and asking about it. Why such a rush? It's a lot of money at stake, Walker. A lot. Just something. It's better if I don't hurry. I need to be careful about what I do. You know what's even better? Hurrying and being careful. How's that for a plan? Great, I'll try and speed things up. Get going. Hangs up. Okay, good lord. Chill out, man. Fireplace. Fire extinguisher. It's really at the bottom floor. Maybe. Oh, shut up. No fire extinguisher. Maybe it's on the top floor instead. Seriously, what the shit? What? Look at you, Juan. Just leave me alone. Etienne Quist? Oh. Yes, that's me. Mr. Quist, I'm calling for the Riders Police Department. Were you notified that you'd be contacted for questioning? Questioning? It's about your neighbor. Old Henry? Can't reveal his name over the phone. But it's not anyone named Henry. I'm talking about the man who lived on the first floor of your building. What do I have to do with it? Or the Riders Police, for that matter? Didn't you know? Your neighbor's a writer. What? So you never talked to him? No. All this time he was a writer? He recently finished off his sentence and became a free rider once again. However, a few days ago he was found... I think it'll be more appropriate to discuss these details in person. When are you available for a visit? I don't really have time for that right now. How about noon tomorrow? That works. We'll see you then. Hangs up. If you call me again, I swear to God. Stop calling me. Like, jeez. Who is a fire extinguisher? Kitchen.
Anthony in the house.
Take stale bread.
Una?
Left an apple. Where's the fire extinguisher? You'd think it'd be in the kitchen. Hello. Hello, sorry to bother you. Knock again. Persistent knocking on the door. Excuse me, I really need the key to the storage room. Silence. Please, I can hear that you're in there. Soft coughing. I need the fire extinguisher, but it's inside a locked case. Grunting. I'm trying to help you too. Time's running out. We're all gonna burn alive. Shouting about. Oh, hello. I smell smoke. Where's this fire going on about? My apartment just started. I'm not lying. I think something happened with the wiring. What? Do you want me to wait around while my apartment burns down? Then will you believe me? When the flames spread into the hallway and your apartment catches fire too? Alright, you don't have to yell. Just bring it back later. How about no? Bye. I don't know what made me talk to them though. I guess they were the closest door. Good job. Why would a fire extinguisher be in? Dude, is it still even usable? Why would you put a fire extinguisher in a locked storage closet? That's so stupid. What if you need it and that lady isn't around? How dumb. Alright. Back in we go. As long as you use anything but fire. Yeah, I could have just used the blanket and like snuff it out, no? Use the fire extinguisher. Anyway, shoot the fire extinguisher's foam right into the flames. How's that for you, Chanted fireplace. Let's see what that did. Oh my god. Girl, you've been hiding this all along. Slowly rocking back and forth. Something has really traumatized her. A group of students. What the crap? Ooh, chest. Pick the lock. It's dark in here, but that's not a problem. You can open the lock by sound. You work the lockpick to the hole and the lock opens with a click. Ooh, good shit. Alright. Stairs up. What are you guys doing here? Hello, students. A group of girls stand by the way out, which is blocked up by stones. Their hands and ropes are dirty and dusty. Looks like they're trying to clear the way. Call out to them. Hey, what are you doing here? The girls turn sharply to face you. Quiet. Did you steal a wand? Shut up. Suddenly you hear a noise behind you. You turn and see 4 dark silhouettes that are twitching unnaturally in the semi-darkness. Great, I heard you. Now we have to fight. Are those the undead in the walls that I've heard about? Yep. Stand back, I'll deal with them. The girl looks at your ID badge curiously. What a combat-ready janitor we have. We can take care of this ourselves. We're from Baratus. From where? We're combat wizards. Oh, I've heard something about you. But let me try and deal with them first. Girls move aside, the dark figures get closer, there's no retreating now. Why would you want to fight them, you dumbass? Let them help you. So stupid. 2 people are gonna hit me. But if I stun all of y'all... Stun. Right. They're still gonna hit me. Stun him again. And again. What the shit? You missed. Oh, they're all hitting me. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Ouch. Stun all of them. He's healing. Actually, let's not. Let's shit on this dude. There we go. Drain. Drain. There you go. Good lord. Eat an apple. Just in case. Alright. The girls look at you of interest. Not bad. But we have been able to fight them ourselves. What happened here? That crazy girl brought us here to check out the abandoned classrooms. Then she locked us in. Then these undead start coming out. But we, unlike some people, know better than to go around yelling. And they didn't notice us. I think we need to have a serious talk with that girl upstairs. We do too. Did you steal the wand? The wand? Oh, of course something interesting happens while we're stuck down here. So someone finally nabbed Cornelius's wand? Yeah, someone nabbed it. Been here since this morning. There's literally no way we could have taken it. Makes sense. That's one less suspect for us. It's 4, sir. You're right. Totally fine. Just gonna catch our breath and head back upstairs. Bye. Okay, see ya. Why'd that girl lock them down here? That's creepy. Hey, you. The girl instantly bursts into tears. I just wanted to feed my friends. What the frick? Feed? Friends? Did I hear that right? She wanted to feed the other girls to those creatures? I found them in an abandoned dormitory and they didn't do anything bad to me. I just wanted to do something to help them. Help. Wait, hold on. These definitely aren't the characters who should be helping now. Did you use Cornelius's wand to raise the dead? What wand? What are you talking about? Cornelius's wand. The girl looks at you in confusion. Other bad students didn't even know anything about our own school. Never mind. You wave her hand and turn around. Seems like she's not our client. Let's keep looking. I think the girl will be fine. What are you gonna do? And what happened to the girl downstairs? Tell the truth. Yeah, they're alive. Really angry. If I were you, I'd hide. The girl doesn't answer. Yeah, you know what? Bye. It's her problem. That's really weird, though. That calls into a bunch of ethics that we should really be talking about. Like, why would she choose? Unless she's being bullied, then I guess it makes sense. But if she just chose a random bunch of girls from a dormitory to like feed her friends, that's kind of crazy. Found anything else? Found about the undead. Oh yeah, did you learn anything? Really do exist. This one girl made friends with them, and she tried to feed them some of the other girls. What? That was my reaction too. What am I supposed to do about this? I thought people might have been exposed to ammonia gas. He trails off deep in thought. I'll tell the headmasters about the girl and the undead. I'm sure they'll be interested to hear about that. Thanks. At least we have one less suspect now. Did you find out anything else? No, bye. I didn't even want to talk to you. I think you interrupted me. Hey, pal. Still not sure? Let's see. I think this is the room. He checks the papers he's holding one more time, then goes into the classroom. Alright, let's follow. What the heck? Oh, goody. Students. Pardon me, are you here for the lecture too? It's you, you're the janitor, right? See if you like, we just started. Okay, let's continue. Where did we leave off? You said there's huge potential inside us, and it means to realize the potential by becoming programmers. And I argued that there's no way for you to know what kind of potential is inside of us. Right, and you said it's like the Cornelius paradox. I'm not familiar with that concept. Cornelius is one? The one that was told today it's charged with. Hey, let me explain. I was the one talking to the teacher in the first place. Don't interrupt me. Please, I'm willing to listen to both of you, but since the young lady already started, let her continue. The wand is charged with a spell, but no one knows what spell it is. Maybe it heals every illness or makes everyone immortal. Or kills everyone. The wand's incredibly powerful, but also entirely useless at the same time, since no one dares to try it out and see what magic is held inside it. That's the Cornelius paradox. That may be relevant to our topic today, too, but if I was in your position, I'll be more optimistic. If one of you turns out to be charged with a spell that's not quite as useful as the other spells, many doors will still be open for that person in the outside world. I don't mind. Let's just keep going and see where this goes. Programming is a new language that we'll all be speaking soon, and those who don't know it yet will feel like outsiders in society. There's nothing new for us. Someone in the middle of the room calls out. A few other students chime in, agreeing with him. Yeah, he's right, you know? I understand, but it's one thing to be an outsider and have the ability to rely on your magic. It's another thing to find yourself in a world you don't understand at all and have to face it alone. To this end, he opens the folder in front of him. We're planning to start holding elective classes at your school that'll help you transition to this world. However, if I understand the laws here correctly, they will need to be approved by both your current and former headmaster. Then I would count it happening. Our last headmaster doesn't really respect this technology of yours. Yes, I've met with him. The new city administration plans to reduce the power held by School of Magic headmasters, so I don't think he'll be a problem. Well, that's all I have for you right now. I'll see you soon in our first transitionary classes. Sparse applause fills the classroom. The students start to disperse. Okay, some students here. Let's talk to them. That's a door, that too. Not so sure about this programming thing. Teacher's stupid, so's his lecture. Oh man, don't be. He's doing his best, I think. Teacher thumbs through his folder of documents. Again, did you enjoy the lecture? I did listen. Why would I say that? Did you steal the wand? You, someone who hates wizards, showed up at the school and the wand went missing this very same day. Pretty suspicious. Hold on just one second. First things first. Should I have to explain myself to the janitor anyways? Headmaster put me personally in charge of the search. Is that so? And why do you think I hate wizards? You're not a wizard. Everyone who's not a wizard hates wizards. For your information, my grandfather was a wizard, and he studied here and was in the Imperial Guild. But my family's magical heritage stopped there. My father didn't inherit any abilities. And that's why you hate wizards and want to ruin your lives. Not at all. In fact, that's the reason why I decided to do something far more important and study programming. He sounds annoyed. I'll be too, muttering, I'll be watching you. I need the key. But the janitor doesn't have his own keys. He reaches into endlessly deep pockets of his jacket, searches around, and finally hands you a brass key. Here you go. Give it to me today. Thanks. You didn't have to accuse him like that. I'm sure he's doing his best. He seems like a nice egg. A good egg. Oh, tools. Alright. Door. Open the door with the key. Turn the key in the lock. See, you know what? If I didn't help the guy, I probably wouldn't have gotten the key, so it worked out. That's what happens when you be nice. Candle. Writing desk. Okay, useless. I don't have anything to light the candle if... Is it not already lit up? Is that why there's light coming from the candle? Because it's already lit up? That's pretty weird. Alrighty. I guess we're done here. We can check out the other classrooms. Ooh. Can't really talk to anybody here. Ooh, but there's a... Excuse me, the teacher peers at your ID badge. Call for the janitor. Student turns to you and starts giggling. Silently sit down at the desk. You sit down at the nearest empty desk. Lecturer stares at you in the eyes trying to figure out what you're up to. Keep your face blank. Spend a few minutes on the teacher's stern eye, but eventually he looks away. Fine, let's continue. Now, time to check your homework. Marouche. Yes? A tin boy stands up from his desk in the front row. List the great wizards of the Bronze Era. Dory Mori, Rebus Nemus, and Chadis Madness. He barely holds back his laughter. Excellent. Fortunately, the popularity of those names passed along the Bronze Era itself. And what is meant by the Bronze Era? Period after the first science came to fruition, the first through 7th generation of wizards. The period when wizards had immense power, but only knew a handful of spells that they deciphered from the wall. Very good. Sit down. And the most significant events of this year's Royana. Creation of the Great Canal. She looks uncertainly at the teacher who nods. The 40-kilometer wide river canal that separates the left and the right sides of New Riverland. Dorimori created with splitting magic, which sign is now shattered. With these words evident in the classroom, including the teacher nods her head briefly and respectfully. Sit down. Next we have the Silver Era of the Knights of Bright Lights. Leonard. That's when the wizards attempted to seize power. First was Royal III, and then there was a second attempt by Volux IV, who was successful and stayed in power for 3 years. A light-haired boy recites these words quickly, almost automatically. And you can also tell us about the Golden Era, please. That was the period when relations between wizards and ordinary people started to be regulated, when magic clinics, Baratus' common magic institutes, and other magic institutions, including our school, were built. Good. I'm glad I didn't need to pull the answers out of your word one by one. Word by word this time. That's all for today. Are we gonna sit here all day? Okay, I'll move on. Alrighty. Oh, we just sat through a bunch of lectures. Extract! Look at all that. Toy nuts. Okay, and we just need a couple more crowbar parts. If we can find them. Teacher's desk. There's an attic door, but do we have the key for that? Drawer of the teacher's eye catches your eye. You pull on it, but it's locked. Now what? Steal it from teachers? Why not? Drawer's closed, there must be something useful in there. Yeah, probably students' homework or something. Pick the lock. Hole is quite small, and lock pin doesn't fit. Alrighty, guess not. Door's locked. Oh, typical! Candle. Why could I highlight the candle? There's a secretive teacher. I think we'll leave him for last. Quarters. I think that's the guy we're supposed to talk to anyway. Ooh, old headmaster. Oh, this is his office. I'm gonna look in your stuff. This briefcase has to be here for a reason. Old habits die hard, huh? So I steal the headmaster's papers? Call it right as intuition. There's something important inside. Whenever prop is Chekhov's gun, force it open. Try to force the briefcase open with your bare hands, but it makes a traitorous creaking sound. Shh, did the headmaster hear you? Damn, it's locked. You insert the lockpick in the briefcase's lock and try and be as quick as you can. Quickly pick the lock. Oh, nothing. But I stole shit anyway. Box. Ooh, crowbar parts. Old headmaster. Hello, sir. The old headmaster's digging through papers on his desk and doesn't pay any attention to you. Did you steal the wand? Nonsense. Why would I do such a thing? You didn't want to be sold, and so you decided that was the best way to protect it. Look out there, points out the window. See a densely populated city full of tall buildings that almost block out the sky. High up in the sky above you can just barely make out lines that look like symbols. So those are the signs? Yes, and they're written there for us. He places his hand on his chest. For them, he indicates the city. Huge letters in the sky that shine for us. But now, he clenches his fists. They're trying to bring us down to the level of ordinary humans, to their level. Doesn't matter if it's the wand or the books or even our damn cool pens. I don't want to give them anything. Because we were made for great things, he prods at his chest, and they were not. This was our world. He pounds his fist against the desk. Oh dear. This seems like a Magneto X-Men situation. Headmaster turns away from me and continues digging through the papers. Any day we can get a strong drink. The old man laughs into his beard. What, are you getting your nerves giving out? Just don't tell him about that student. He definitely doesn't need to know you're giving teenagers drinks. Yeah, you know, I just need a little something. I don't have anything here, but I do have a secret stash for a rainy day. The old headmaster opens his desk drawer and starts looking for something. Here you go. Not supposed to be drinking nowadays anyway. He hands you the key. Thanks. So this opens the wine cellar? There's no wine cellar in the school. The key opens the door to the basement. There's a lamp on the wall that you can pull to open a secret hiding place. Headmaster turns away from you. What do you know about the undeads in the wall? It's old school legend. They're just made up. For made up creatures, there's been a lot of talk about them lately. Well, you know, certain times rumors start flying. Pay them no mind. Headmaster turns away from you. Alright, well, keep digging through your papers, sir. I'm out. Okay, we'll leave that guy for last. There's one more quarters here. Oh, hello. It's a quite little place you got here. I'm just gonna rifle through your table, if you don't mind. Ooh. Hello. The wizard glances up at you quickly. What's that you have there? Point the strange device on his desk. This is an ordinary astral linograph. We use them to decipher the signs. You trying to discover new signs since the old ones are being shattered? It's more like I'm trying to combine them. Combine them? You see, it seems the wizard's been one shared discovery to someone for a long time. Oh, well, why not? The signs are in the barrier, and I insisted we call it a barrier, not a wall. Because the primary function of these structures is protecting the world inside from the destructive force outside. Destructive force? Some kind of creature or being is trying to break down the barrier of symbols and supposedly bring an end to all life inside. All 9 planets will perish, including our own. Okay. So, I believe that all the symbols on the barrier kind of message, and maybe an answer to how we stop the destruction. Our goal is to decipher this message and not just use its power letter by letter as we are used to doing. And you're the first one who realized that the letters on the wall barrier, that the letters on the barrier might form words. No, there were also Cornelius, but I think most wizards are too busy studying what the symbols can give us right now in the moment. Long-term effects and tasks have always just been passed off to the next generation. Did you say Cornelius? I just so happen to be looking for Cornelius' wand. Have you heard about his disappearance? Yes. Cornelius was the last wizard who I can remember who was interested in the meaning behind the symbols. But I was never able to find his work, and his wand itself has no inherent value to paradox. Yeah, I heard of it. Not disrespectfully, what we managed to find out. Firstly, the radius of the barrier available to us is not all that big. We only use a small portion of the symbols. The sun alone blocks half our field of vision. All the symbols beyond -1 degree can't be viewed without going blind. It's possible that the creators of the barrier are expecting all 9 planets to work together to decipher the message. But despite all these difficulties, I've been able to decipher 2 words. Wow. Property of. Is that all? Yeah. Property of who? He shrugs. Huh. You know what? That's a pretty good achievement, sir. That's 2 words more than anyone else. Alright, let's talk to the secretive teacher. Hunched man in a teacher's uniform stands motionless by the door. Seems like he's moving quite a bit, whispering something incomprehensible. Listen to him. 1 extinguish, 2 extinguish, 3 extinguish, 4 extinguish, 5. He's talking about the candles, isn't he? Silence. Touch his shoulder. Just be careful. As soon as you touch the man's shoulder, he pushes you and he quickly hides behind the door. Rude. Hear the locks closing on the other side. First 1 click, then a second, a third, a fourth, and a 5th. With each click, the emblems depicting candles on your side of the door turns. Look at the floor. On the spot where the teacher is standing, you find a small gold-plated lighter. Beautiful. You should take it. It might come in handy. Alright, I know what to do. I've got to light the candles, don't I? Candle 1. Light it. Candlestick holding an unlit candle catches your eye. Look, that candle looks like the one you saw on the strange teacher's door. Light it. You flick the lighter and the candle starts burning a green flame. Impressive. Let's go look at the door and see if anything's changed. It's lit up. Gotcha. I'm going to this one. Candle. Flick the lighter, the candle starts burning. Alright. 2. Is there like 2 in one of these classrooms? There we go. 3rd. 4th. I think there's 1 more in the storage room door, so we're good. There we go. You know what? It was brighter before we lit it. What the heck? There we go. Last one. There we go. Oh shit. Ooh, fancy. What is it? Barrel alcohol. Ooh, bottle of wine. I'll hang on to that. I was wondering, could you avoid spending money on food in the real world since you can eat and drink in the book? Like I said before, everything I take out of books doesn't last, I remember, but you'd be taking the food out of the book inside you. It still works the same way, it just dissolves inside me, which doesn't feel particularly pleasant, by the way. So you try. Only with alcohol. Alrighty, let's go have a look at the door. But I think once we reach the door, we'll leave this episode off here because it's kind of nearing the end of the episode anyway, and I think it's a good segue to a new, different episode of things we focused on. At least we found out the undead, and we've gone through a couple of lectures, including that guy over there. But yeah, we'll leave this episode here. In the next episode, we'll focus on the door of the candles. So for now, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, and get that bell on so you stay up to date on all my latest videos. As always, be safe, take care, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace!